This is going to be a love reading, specifically for those of you in a twin flame or soulmate connection, and especially if you haven't been in contact for a long time. I'm talking about more than a couple of months. But it will apply even if it's shorter or longer than that. Could be years, could be weeks. And there has been some kind of movement in the communications, not so much from your divine masculine, but because it's all behind the scenes, you can't see all the movement that's going on, but there's a lot of movement going on with your divine masculine, and that's what I want to address in this reading for you today. Archangel Michael, please put protection around this reading, around me and the divine, beautiful divine feminines that are watching and receiving this information through me. Please put protection around the divine masculine and the love and connection between divine masculine and divine feminine. Thank you. Please put protection around my home and all of my possessions, both digital and physical. And thank you, ancestors, thank you, angels, thank you, spirit guides. So thank you, spirit of the most highest light and love. I love receiving information and guidance from you, spirit, and thank you very much for the opportunity to help bring clarity, peace, and love and light to the gorgeous divine feminine that is watching this right now. Hi, my name is Adama. If we haven't met before, welcome to my channel. This is a timeless reading, and genders can be reversed or made to suit your situation, but just take what applies and leave the rest. Not everything will apply necessarily, will apply to your situation. Or maybe it all will resonate. We'll see what happens. Let's begin. Yeah, I can feel it's like crazy. There's a lot of movement, and you may feel it on an energetic level, but you don't know because your masculine hasn't been necessarily very open and honest with you. There's a lot going on for your masculine right now. Let me tell you, a lot going on. Ooh. Right, let me just pause the camera and sort this out. Okay, that's a bit better. Right. Okay, thank you, spirit. There's one more shuffle. Did you hear that motorbike? I always look at motorbike sounds in readings as almost like a Knight of Swords, mostly Knight of Swords, but like sword energy, or the Chariot, like communication, Eight of Wands, movement towards you. Always when I hear motorbike. Yeah. Oh, first card to fall. Interesting. I've never had this as a first card in the time I've been doing tarot. For what I recall, I just cannot remember the 10 of Pentacles being the first card that comes out, at least not recently. I'm going to keep going because that's quite a big deal. I want to get more context around that 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is like earthly matters, symbolizing, finances, home, family, generations, wealth, health. Wow. This is going to be a really good reading. You ready, divine feminine? Take a deep breath. And say this with me 3 times. I receive. I receive. I receive. I just wanted to put that out there. You have the King of Pentacles with the Sun. Look at that. I'm still hearing a motorbike. I could spend half an hour flowing about just those 3 cards. Honestly. Let's just go with the flow. Your divine masculine wants to have a committed relationship with you. They want it all with you. every one of those juicy, shiny pentacles, and then some. You are what they consider to be their happiness. You are the light in their life, and believe me, their life has been very depressed, very painful, very lost and confused. It's been really dark. There's a dark night of the soul. This is almost like a dark year of the soul. Even before you guys came across each other, maybe, you know, when you might have known each other for a while, but when you first started connecting, and they've been going through a dark time. But you are their happiness, and they see you. They see a life with you as the ultimate goal. You know, when I see 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, it's like almost like the wish fulfillment, like the ultimate goal, and the Pentacles have been earthly matters. So your masculine is really thinking practically. You know, they're really thinking of like the logical, you know, like work, money. What can they offer you? What can they offer you? What can they offer? Like if you have a combined family, you're bringing children into the family, or maybe you'll have another child or 2 or 3, you know, because like the sun can also represent pregnancy. You know, I tend to associate sunflowers like with like fertility, new life, you know, like maybe a star-seeded child. You know, there's usually a child riding, you know, an innocent young being riding that white horse. They're seeing family, like, yeah, like they're seeing family, you know, child. But there's a child there looking up at, like, it's almost like your masculine is, yeah, looking at a grandchild or a child. They, you know, maybe you guys have going to bring pets to the family. Maybe your masculine has a dog or 2. Maybe you have. But look at, I mean, I can't get over these 3 cards, like, honestly. I can't get over them. Look at all the yellow golden energy in there. That's like joy, it's healing, it's love. It's very spiritual, but also super practical. Like this masculine is really, you know, they work hard, and they're probably in a situation where they're feeling sort of set, you know, like they've locked it down financially. Like maybe they have had a new career move, they might have inherited something, some wealth has come to them recently, or they can foresee, and maybe they're on a new financial venture and they can foresee that they're going to be set, and they want to pour that into this new family which is surrounding you and your connection. Okay, all right. that was an unusual, at least unusual start for like how my readings are going. Okay, so I have Justice, number 11. Yeah, 11's really powerful for me right now. I don't know about you. 11th major arcana card, but Justice, you know, it's fucking time, you know, for you guys to be happy. Justice. It's time for you guys to be happy, to have what you deserve. Look at the scales in the Justice card. You know, this is like really powerful, spiritual, divine intervention. Yeah, the divine is putting the sword into the ground and saying, it's time for you, divine masculine and divine feminine, to have what you deserve and what is right. You know, you know, it could come in a form of an apology. It can come, all of what I'm about to say, it can come in a form of an offer of a new relationship, you know, a new beginning, because this is all new beginning. This is a new beginning here, like, you know, definitely. But it's time. You know, justice is going to be served, like, you know, third party karmic situation. Every single person involved is going to get justice, okay? Take it in. Take it in. Take it in. Yeah. Absorb it. Absorb it. But something's happened. Your masculine's done some kind of 180. Again, you know, everyone has free will, and they could be, you know, I'm reading the energies, the current energies, although it's a timeless reading. You know, you will find this video when it is, wow, I just, okay. This splashed me, and Spirit said, show it. Okay, so this is the World card. This is about ending a new beginning. Ending a new beginning, right? Justice is coming with this new beginning. They're next to each other. And you've got 3 major arcana cards in a row, right? Happiness, it's time for you to be happy. Justice is going to be served. An ending is happening. A new beginning is happening. That is a major one, you know, and it's, yeah, these are beautiful cards. Beautiful cards. Divine Feminine. I just want to reach out through the camera right now and hug you so tightly, because I know what you're going through. You know, it's I know what you're going through. But yeah, carry on, Spirit, please. Thank you. I'm so honored to be, you know, somehow a part of your, you know, your journey in a little tiny minuscule way. It makes my heart so happy to be a part of that message for you today. Like, thank you. Thank you for listening to this and allowing me to be a part of your joy that's coming your way, and the abundance and the happiness and the health and the love and the legacy that I'm seeing in these cards. Okay, so yeah, I did say to you that there's an apology. I can feel an apology coming your way. So 7 of Swords. What's going to be communicated to you is like something to do with like deceiving, some deception. I'm feeling that it's about them not being honest with you about their feelings. Like maybe recently you told them how you felt. You just let it all out. I'm hearing, I'm willing and able, so I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love ya, I wanna love and treat ya, love and treat you right. I wanna love ya every day and every night. We'll be together, with a roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter, of my single bed. Anyway, you get the picture. That's Is This Love by Bob Marley. Just sorry, had to come out. So yeah, I haven't been honest with you. I haven't been honest with you entirely. That they feel the same way, like you know, your twin flames. Your twin flames, you know, or soulmates, whatever resonates with you, but you know, you're connected on a very divine level. You've been together for lifetimes. You know that they're not being honest with you, but you're also human. So you're going to look at the, you know, like the physical manifestation or lack of physical manifestation of evidence to support what you know and feel. You know, you probably sometimes think you're being delusional. Definitely friends and family think you're, you know, you should move on. That person, you have more, you're more worthy than that. You should learn to love yourself more. You know, you deserve the whole goddamn freaking, you should be the main course, not a side dish. You're the whole goddamn main course. Why are you letting somebody string you along? Like, tune it out right now. Tune them out and just listen. Come and listen to my video. If anyone gives you shit, just say, okay, thank you for looking out for me, and just come back and listen to my video, or another reader's video here on YouTube. That, you know, like I told you once before, like make a little playlist for yourself. Call it Twin Flame, Soulmate, it doesn't matter. Call it something that makes you feel happy. And then just favorite all of the videos that you see from readers on YouTube that resonate with you, and then listen to them, you know, whilst you're like going on up for a walk, if you're going for, I don't know, just doing your errands or your household stuff. Just listen, because yeah. So yeah, pulled Cloudy Judgment. Yeah, they're sorry. They basically haven't been honest with you. They really didn't understand what this connection was, because they're not like you. You know, you're quite advanced in your spiritual development and awakening, And they're not, it's not that they're not advanced, they're probably even more so, but they just don't, they're not fully aware, they don't understand things like, do you know what I mean? Like divine counterparts, and maybe they've heard of soulmate, but they probably never heard of twin flame. It's possible. And they don't know what the fuck is this, what is this connection? Why is it eating me alive? Why can't my soul rest? This is what divine masculine is saying. Why do I think of my feminine all the time, my divine feminine? I'm saying what they're, you know, they're not calling you divine feminine, of course. They're calling you by your names, insert the blanks. Why can't my soul rest? Why is this person calling me in so much? I just pulled a stress card. Why? Yeah, they're stressed out. Why is this happening? I don't understand it. Am I delusional? They're not being honest with you about how obsessed they are as well. They're very obsessed. They're obsessed and they don't understand why they're so obsessed with you. But they know something you said to them, you know, yeah, look, return card just flipped out. They want the second chance, opportunity, making amends. Yeah. Yes, see. Yeah. Yeah, they've done a 180. Yeah. It's like, yeah, they've seen the light. This is underneath the sun. They've seen the light and they want to come to return. So yes, obviously somebody that you had that strong connection with, and you've just been in out of communication. And also it feels like return from past life as well, a past life. Yeah, look at the card that's showing at the top. I said they're obsessed with you. I'm not even kidding you. Infatuated, adoration, addiction. They're literally obsessed with you. Okay? And the couple sitting here and all the stars, it's like they know it's written in the stars. They know it's beyond obsession. Look at that. That's knowing. That's the ancestors. Yeah, they know. They know, but they haven't been honest with you. They haven't been on. Look, come on. They're spying on you. Okay, either through social media networks, maybe on dating apps to see if you're on there. They're finding ways to understand more because they've got cloudy judgment. They're basically trying to get clarity on what is going on. Like, are you seeing somebody? What kind of person are you? Because they, like I said, they distance themselves from you. Yeah, look. That card and this card. Okay, this card come up like confused. They basically, they've left you out in a cold, but they're confused, they're unclear, they're unsure, like what, because they're not taking the time to, and this is for good reasons. They're not taking you out for like a drink or a coffee or something, to get to know you. That they don't have that opportunity. That was too risky for them, because they're already in love with you and obsessed with you, and they're very attracted to you. So they know, like, if they're with you, they probably want to jump your bones. And that will make them their judgment even more cloudy. And they know that they want clarity, and their attraction to you is just overwhelming, and that will really cloud things. I said a lot about that in my last reading. If you haven't listened to it, listen to it after this one or later on. But yeah, it's about that. I think that one. So yeah, they're confused. They're confused. They're not confused about wanting you. They're confused about why this connection is so undeniable. Like they're kind of a person of their morals. I probably have a family. They probably have a family, and they're not the sort of person that just wants to have something on the side. Maybe they're tempted, but with you, they thought at first, when they were very much in their karmic role, they're still karmic, but they're sort of ascending into that divine masculine energy. Definitely their destiny to be with you as a divine counterpart in this lifetime. But in the past, they probably were thinking, oh, it was they're just attractive, and they're probably sexually frustrated or something. They really wanted something with you, but they didn't. They knew deep down there was something else. Look at the stars in this obsession card. They knew that there was something more powerful there, but they didn't want to admit it to themselves, because that would be like their whole life crashing down, because they're very much about wanting security and foundation and stability. And I have said in the past, like, better the devil you know than the devil you don't, because they're scared of rejection. They'd rather be, well, they thought they'd rather be unhappy and, you know, just deal with the, yeah, look, I've just pulled pain and commitment. They're really in pain. This is 2 layers here, like afraid, like they're afraid. It's not afraid of commitment. No, it's 2 things. They're in pain because they're in a commitment they don't want to be in, and they're in pain because they want you. They want you. They want to be committed to you. So it's like a double whammy thing going on there. They want you, and they know it, and they're starting to see the light, as in the Sun card. They're starting to see the light. They know who they want, and they just get it. I love it when this happens. They realize, yeah, they've seen the light. I was just saying that. Don't you just love it when those moments happen? And Spirit's like, yes, tell them, you know. Epiphany, understanding, awakening. They know where happiness lies, and that's with you. That is with you. I'm not even going to touch the card. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. Look, second chance, return. They realize that they want to get back to you. You might not have even been officially together, but you get what I'm saying. They want to get back to you. Yeah, I can go on for another hour. Honestly, there's so much to say, but I've got to break these readings up into digestibles, you know, sections. I will be offering personal readings. I just have to. I've decided to do that, but for a short time. But I will be setting it all up. So like, watch this space, okay? Because I will let you know about it. But yeah, so that's for today. That's for today's. Oh, before I go, Spirit said, don't go. You have to give them an angel card. All right. Romance angels. All right. Romance angels. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What does my beautiful Divine Feminine need to hear before we close the reading for today? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this amazing news and clarity. Like, I'm buzzing all over my body. I don't know about you, Divine Feminine. Are you like buzzing everywhere? Because I am. I'm like really, really, really buzzing. Yeah, so it says, yeah, this applies to Divine Masculine and their karma, their karmic person, separation. Yeah, a time apart. Yeah, and also, you know, they may need some time to, that could be they also need some time to themselves as well. But the reason why I think it's about the third party, shall I tell you why? Because usually I get a ton of cards that they say running, ghosting, do you know what I mean, and all that. Yeah, because here the only card I got about that was abandoned, but it's and second chance. It's with second chance. It's saying, please give me a second chance. I know I abandoned you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So this separation card, I'm telling you, it's for them. You get what I'm saying? Then let me just get some more clarity on that, please, just in case there's some more layers in that, as I want to give you the absolute clarity on this. Yeah, it's about them, because it says here, longing, craving, aching, wanting, right? Established family, security. Yeah, they've been in this security situation, established family, right? But they're longing for you and craving for you. So that separation, Spirit's telling me not to take the words like letter for letter. It's saying it means that they're separating from that. Look, they're separating. Yeah, they're moving on, and they haven't. Yeah, and they're gonna be honest with you. It's gonna happen. Anyway, I hope this reading resonated, and I hope it gave you clarity and light. And I'm really thankful for being a part of that. So much love to you. I'm hugging you, Divine Feminine. I am hugging you so tight. Okay, take care until the next reading. Lots of love.